Hey fellas, T-Bolt here. Want to talk about GSOR The Tank, the free Tier 9 Christmas present that World of Tanks gave us. For me, being a medium tank player, and this tank is not bad. Okay, it's not bad like the patent the tank is. That's horrible. A lot of people don't like it. But this tank, because it had the Hesh round, made me want to play it. But after playing it, I played it about 7 battles. I played it the same way I do my Centurion 7.1, where I run vents, rammer, and optics. And so I played it that way, and then I just felt this tank was a bit too slow. So I dropped the vents and I put on the experimental turbo, and then ran the rammer and optics that way. And it was better mobility and stuff like that. And that's probably more apt the way I would like to play it. And in general, I mean, I did pretty good. So after 7 battles, we had an overall win rate of 2,346, a 71.43% win rate, with an average damage of 1,813. So in those battles, I had a few that were just really kind of blah battles. I didn't do a whole lot, got trapped out, mainly because of the view range. And this tank here, its concealment is kind of low. So when you're in the 30s with concealment, and I was even running the camo directive, and my crew all has the concealment cruise skill, so it just wasn't that great. I mean, you're going to get spotted quite easily, and that is a problem, especially when you're playing against tier 10s, FE 4005s, you know, things like that. The frontal turret armor and hull armor is weaker than the Centurion 7.1, and so in comparison, it's just better off playing the Centurion 7.1 in my opinion. Hull armor 100, turret armor frontal 152. The great thing about this is that it does have very good gun depression. -11. I mean, guys, that's where this tank can excel. If you get into a turret down position on the back slope of a hill and you can peek and poke over that, man, with the -11 gun depression, you're going to be able to get some great shots. And it's going to be hard because of the angle on the front of the turret for them to pin you. So you can bounce some. I mean, don't get me wrong. But for me, just my play style, I would rather just play Centurion 7.1 because I don't have to give up an equipment slot just for a turbo. It already has good enough mobility for me, and so I like playing it that way. Alright, so looking at our ammo here, we have a standard APCR, which is very good. Shell velocity 1,478. Average pin 268 with an average damage of 390. Overall good. Easy to hit EBRs and things like that with it. Just a very good round. The next one, the Hesh round, my favorite right here. It's got a velocity of 1,173, which is also very good. 210 average pin with a 480 average damage. A lot of times you will hit 550 or something like that. You're going to hit higher 500s a lot of time when you get that good pin. So for me, that's my favorite one. That's the one I shoot the most. However, it is very expensive at 4,000 credits per round. So you're going to lose a lot of credits if you're going to primarily shoot that Hesh round. The standard HE round is also pretty good. It's got 105 pin with 480 average damage. And the velocity is the same as the Hesh round at 1,173. So again, it's got a very good selection of rounds that you can shoot here. And I do enjoy all 3 of these. I do generally carry just a standard HE round just so I can hunt targets that are sitting in bushes like scouts and so forth. Alright guys, that's enough about the tank here. We're going to go ahead and get some battles going, and let's see how this tank plays. This is our very first battle in the GSOR The Tank. Looking across the way, we've got one light tank ELC, so we got to watch out for that guy spotting us. And we have 8 GSOR tanks on the opposite side. We have 7 on our side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push out here to the right a little bit. I want to get on the 9-line area so that way I can cover the light tanks going into the middle. When I first start out on the map like this, guys, I don't go up over to my left to the bush. I'll stay on the back slope of the hill right here. And I'll do this pretty much with any tank I'm playing. I do not want to be in the bush up there and get blind shotted. Since we have a -11 gun depression, I should be able to get a quick shot in and back down without taking any damage. Looking at the map, guys, we have way too many tanks here. Nobody went to the 1-2 line. So we're going to flex over to that side. And you'll notice this tank is pretty slow. I'm running the Vents Rammer optics. This is what I run on my Centurion 7.1. So I figured, why not start out playing this tank the same way I played my Cent 7.1. Yeah, I didn't really think I was going to pin that, but just chunked it at him. I really want to get over here to the left, guys. We don't have anything out here, so I want to get out here, make sure they're not trying to wrap us. Giving up 3/4 of the map right off the jump is a very stupid play on our part. Can't do that. Since I really don't have any support, this is about as far as I'm going to go right here. We're just going to hold our ground. See if I can't spot anybody. There we go. We got a GSOR coming into our right. It's down behind the hill, so I don't want to have a shot on him. Just a reminder, guys, like right now, if I was to fire, I'm probably going to get lit. You got to back up, get your bushes solid. Fire, and you won't get lit, generally. Got to use those bush mechanics. Just want to keep these bushes solid here. Want to respot him, make sure he stays lit. Good hit. So even though our concealment's in the 30s, it's not bad if you use your bush mechanics. There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
We got that super Pershing over here to our right. Maybe we can get some shots into him. That 543 with the Hesh round. I mean, you will smack some people with this Hesh round. Just remember, it costs a lot of credits. It's going to cost you a lot of credits to play that way. You are not going to earn credits. Even if you do well running your boosters during the Christmas time, you're going to probably lose credits overall. Yeah, GSOR would give us a shot. Alright, so we're not doing bad. Our team has actually been dominating pretty good. We're up 7-1. And over 7,000 hit points on my screen. So we're going to go ahead and start pushing. I want to stay close to the red line here because I know my concealment's not the greatest. And if somebody's up there on top of the hill, they will spot me coming in. Trying to craft an angle here. Notice I'm trying to keep that tree in between me and that GSOR. Good hit.
Enemy armor penetrated.
Won't spot me as long as I got that tree there. I'm going to go ahead and push up in here and see what we can do. Again, for me, the mobility is just, it's a little bit too slow, guys. And as someone that plays that Cent 7.1, I really expect that speed. Aim time is also a little bit slower.
Got a hit.
So for a first game, this isn't bad. At least I'm getting a win. I don't know about you guys, man, but I've had some really bad days over the last 72 hours playing World of Tanks. I feel like I'm getting the same 14 guys on my team almost every battle. Overall, this is like the Cent 7.1, just a little bit less armor, and it's a little slower at everything. That's about it. Still has a good gun. Still gonna hit most of the time.
We hit them.
A GSOR right in front of me. Get some spotting. 532 roll. And we got the kill.
Eliminated.
Yeah, he was just shooting regular HE there or whatever. Didn't get the pin on me. Alright guys, overall a good game. We did pretty good here. We did 3,259 damage, 3 kills, and 668 spotting assists for the team. Overall, good tank. Just good. I'm not going to say it's great or anything like that. Alright guys, let's jump into one more battle here with this tank and see how it goes. Alright fellas, this is my third battle in the GSOR The Tank. My second battle didn't go so well. Just kind of got trapped out in the field. Outspotted by multiple light tanks and barrages. Our team just didn't have the view range. And you know me, view range is king.
My mission.
Anyway, this is our third battle here.
Connor, wherever he may be.
One of my favorite maps, Westfield. Really enjoy this map. And as a light tank, medium tank player, for me, you always want to go fight the K0, clear the K0, then go anywhere you can on the map after that. So I'm going to do my best getting up in there, trying to get a little bit of push from my teammate, but it's not helping that much. Again, this tank needs mobility. I'm going to have to put that level 3 improved mobility system on here. Just doesn't cut it for me, so gonna drop the vents and replace it with the improved mobility. If you don't have that, then I'd recommend just running a turbo. So when you come up the hill here, especially if you're a little bit slower, you want to get over to the red line. The furthest you can get from those guys, the better off it is. Good kill.
Thanks for your cooperation. Locked on target.
Let's see if we can hit this blast. Just chunk that one. I really don't want to be lit. I don't want to get hit by anything, and I want to get into these trees up here in these bushes. Got to get to the K0 quick. So our DZT did the right thing. He pushed up hard, got into the K0. Nothing else up here except for that squall, and we took him out quickly. So I'm kind of lagging in behind everybody. I'm going to go ahead and stay wide and push up along the red line here and see if we can't light those guys over at the G0. I got us a little bit of damage there. Going to continue to move. Not sure where that one went. All right. I like getting up in here, come up to these bushes. You can just spot, back up, get solid bushes.
The shell hit the
If
target.
there's a light tank there, you have to be careful because they could still spot you through those bushes. And it could be big trouble if you do. The GSOR tanks don't have a lot of armor. Right now, unfortunately, I'm shooting mainly at the most heavily armored part of it. But with this Hesh round, if you catch him in the side, the ass, you're going to do some serious damage. Alright, since all these guys pushed up there, I might as well jump into it. Alright, I'll eat both the rounds, I guess.
The driver is injured. We're losing speed.
Just go, man. I'd eat 3 rounds just to get one shot in, man. With all these tanks here, ridiculous. Just jump on them. Okay, gonna fall back, guys. Looking at the map, got to get across the way. If they just pushed hard, they could jump 3 on our cat, even though that'd be a bad idea, in my opinion, since we do have firepower in the high ground. We'll fall back here. I think I'm going to try to make my way over to the Toro. But I'm going to go up on the ridge line here. And I'm going to see if I can't do some kind of spotting down there that contradicts E75 or something. E75 across the way. Not much of a shot. So we can hit this. Yeah, just slow aim time here. And you could definitely set this tank up different ways and stuff like that. I've only played a few battles so far, so it's just going to take time for me to really define how I want to play this tank. But in the back of my mind, I'm already saying I'm probably not going to play this that much, and I'd rather just stick with my Cent 7.1. Alright, I don't really like just sitting here doing nothing and waiting on people, especially when I have all those mediums behind us. I'm going to probably push across. Yeah, these guys are coming. We're going to go across. I really don't think I have to worry about the XM57 around our base area there. That's the only thing I really have to worry about spotting me. But hopefully if he shoots at me, those guys up top can get shots. So I can hit that E75. Still no XM yet. There he is. Alright, good kill. Again, you guys kind of saw me swirl my reticle. I'm just trying to find the enemy. Do that a lot. Alright, we pissed off these 75, it looks like. Definitely don't want to eat that round. What's he doing here? Just backing up? Alright. Then we'll push forward on him. See if we can't come up behind him or something on his flank. Still worried there might be something out there at that E1, F1 area. We haven't spotted much of anything else. Again, look how slow this is, guys. This is very, very slow. You feel like you're in a heavily armored vehicle, you know? And you're not. And if I put that improved mobility on here, that means I have to give up one of my other pieces of equipment. And I really don't want to. Besides the aim time, overall the gun handling is very good. I don't really want to run something that's going to do gun handling in my opinion. Alright, so I don't want to get caught up out there in the open, so I'm going to go back down around, and I'm going to head to the middle. I'm going to try to make it to that F6 area, see if I can't spotting those DZTs if they're still there. I'm talking with my teammate, and I'm telling him that he probably needs to go back across over where the Scorpion is. Right now, I think that's the play. Because he can go all the way back up on that red line and get into that kind of H0 position. And we can get some spotting going on and get some crossfires going on. So we're just going to take our time here, guys, moving up. No rush. Here's one. Oh, an XM down low. Right, we took him out. Good, good. Since we saw the other DZT over there, that's good. I don't have to worry about them being right on top of me so much. I don't want to go too far into the little village here. I'm going to stay on the edge in case I need to dump back down. Still waiting on my teammate to push around there. So we're just buying time. Alright, so he's almost in the position over there. See if we can light something up. Once he's set, then I'm going to push forward up here to the bridge. And then try to peek and poke this left side. I'm constantly looking around, guys. I'm trying to see if I see any trees breaking. And make sure you guys pay attention to your map and watch other people like the Toro and the other GSOR Tank. You know, as long as they're moving up, then feel comfortable move. Just don't go out there by yourself and get outnumbered. Alright, since we have really good gun depression here, I'm not worried about having to craft any kind of angle. We can just pull up here and shoot this guy. Couple of good smacks there. Perfect. There we go. Let's get up here quick. All right, the last two over there. Last one. So we can get a shot in here. Excellent. Very, very good game. Me and my teammate, we got brother in arms in this one. Very good job. Ended up doing 4,228 damage, 3 kills, and 844 spotting assists for the team. And we got brother in arms. So overall, very, very good job in this one. Again, guys, this is a good tank, not a great tank. It's a good tank, in my opinion, as someone that mainly plays medium tanks these days. It's just a good tank. Its con to me is the low mobility, very slow. You saw it going up that hill, very slow, and just a little bit slow on the aim time, and then you have the weaker armor than that Centurion 7-1. So if you play this a little bit and you actually like this, then I would strongly recommend you get the Tech Tree Tier 9 Cent 7-1 and play that. You'll probably enjoy the hell out of that. Alright guys, hope you like these battles here. Again, this is a good free tank, so if you're a free to play player, you know what I mean, or you don't have a Tier 9 10s or something like that and you want to, you know, dip your toes in the water, this is a good tank. Just keep in mind, it's not a front-running tank. You need to play on the back slope of hills. You definitely got to maximize your view range on this one. I would just say, please put coated optics on it. Give yourself a chance, because if you're not a front runner and your front runners die, then who's going to spot? So I would just, for me, I wouldn't put optics on there so I can make sure I spot for myself. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Hope you guys like these videos. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the flip side.